when you read the textbooks on PMI, what you see in there is a constant theme by even their very most famous authors. Howard Kurtz is one of them, about we're at war. We're at war with the production people, the line people that run the factory. We've got to convince them that project management is more important than what these people do. My very first textbook I had on this subject, I actually got rid of it because there was a case study in there where two project managers teamed up and secretly sabotaged a line vice president to get him fired. And I just felt that's something we shouldn't have in a textbook. It might happen. That's the reality of the world. I mean, I'm not going to deny Machiavelli or anything else, and anyone else in the business world finds a way to get an advantage on their competition in that. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen, but I just felt that this theme of project managers should destroy line managers was just wrong and not good. Kurtz isn't as bad that way, though we still have that. And so what develops out of this is an understanding that this balance from manufacturing here and project management there, because of the evolving technology and the speed at which it evolves and the need to market and the need to take market share in that, flipped. Project management now is this big, and the design or the manufacturing arm was this big with a whole bunch of robots there. And so we've seen this kind of shift and transition, and we've seen it in different articles. In my course, I have several newspaper articles I give the students that explain to them how this happened. The PMI comes along and says, well, let's formalize this. And one of their ways to do that is they approach it exactly the way the old industrial engineer did. Well, somebody's putting a widget on here, turning it left and putting it over here. And they're putting the widget on. Are you okay? That's my wife. She must have dropped something. Anyhow, they're putting the widget on and over here. And the industrial engineer is trying to figure out, well, how do I make them do that just a little bit more efficient so I can make 5 more widgets an hour? Because I'm going to pay that person the same amount, but if I can get 5 more an hour and can sell them, they're pure profit. If my break-even point is 60 widgets and the guy's doing 70 and I can now get 75, I've tripled my profit. This is great. And that's how they look at it. So the PMI project people, they say, well, what are all the steps we need to do perfect project management? And they put it into a book called the PMBOK. And it's nothing but a bunch of bullet points.